Joining me now via Skype to discuss more on this is a public health physician, Nsabase Ikanem. Dr. Ikanem, it would appear that Africa is playing catch-up in the area of vaccination. Do you think this is the wake-up call the continent needs to revamp its health infrastructure?
Honestly, there is no better time to emphasize the need for a local content for African communities. I feel very, very disappointed at this time that we are depending on other countries of the world for something as essential as vaccine. And unfortunately, at this time where we cannot wax muscles with some of the economic powers of the world, this is an opportunity where we should have been able to develop something indigenous to Africa that we can bank on at a time like this. I just hope that this is a lesson for us as Africans. Honestly, we have actually been resting on our laurels for a long time. We need to rise up and sponsor research in Africa. Look at from the vaccine testing kits up to from the COVID-19 testing kits up to the vaccines. We are still depending on other countries. What happens to our institutions, our tertiary institutions that are involved in research? Honestly, I tell you, it's quite disappointing. I just hope that we will be able to secure enough doses, at least to be able to acquire herd immunity, if we can, of course, reach out to a higher percentage of Nigerians and Africans with the vaccine. But this is a lesson for us. We need to, as a country, as a continent, think towards investing more in research so that we can be able to handle issues like this in the nearest future.
Already certain countries are beginning to express caution concerning certain vaccines. The AstraZeneca, for instance, a particular country today stopped the application for people above 65 years. It's one thing for Africa to get the vaccine. Tell us if we have the infrastructure to scientifically identify its efficacy for our population.
Well, I would say that Germany just brought up a position paper that every adult above the age of 65 should not be given the vaccine. This is actually a novel vaccine. There are a lot of things that we are yet to learn about this particular vaccine. It's only unfortunate that at this time, I can assure you that we don't even have the facility, the resources to run a clinical trial. Honestly speaking, what we were supposed to do as Africans would have been to subject these products to clinical trials to know how well it can work for Africans. Unfortunately, we do not have the resources. We can barely even afford to procure the vaccine, not to talk of running a clinical trials, to be able to ascertain the efficacy and, of course, the safety. Because in vaccine development, safety is even more important than the efficacy. Unfortunately, we do not have the resources, so we just have to take it the way we receive it from these manufacturers. And we just pray and hope that it will be both efficacious and safe for all Africans. That can help us to cope.
Again, Africa has to hope and pray. Nsabase Ikanem, health physician, thank you for talking to us tonight.
Thank you for having me.